What's up guys, my name is Brandon, and on the same day as 10.1.1 gets released, Apple decides to seed the first beta of iOS 10.2 to registered developers. And all I can say is, man, things are moving really fast with iOS right now. So in this video, we're going to be covering 11 new features found in iOS 10.2 and also what this update means for jailbreaking. So as you can see on my screen, the update was around 2 gigabytes for me, and I'm on the iPhone 7 Plus and I was running on iOS 10.1.1. So the size of this update will vary depending on your device and the current firmware you're on right now. As for storage space on iOS 10.1, you can see I had 248.55 gigabytes of capacity and 224.14 available, and on 10.2 beta 1 we have 248.52 gigabytes of capacity and 223.99 available. So nothing major, but I did just want to cover that. So now let's take a look at what's new in iOS 10.2, and this is going to be a mixture of both changes and also bug fixes. So first of all, we have new emojis. So Unicode 9 added 72 new emojis, which were originally unveiled back in June, and some of those are now included in iOS 10.2. Some of these new emojis include the clown face, a drooling face, a selfie, a croissant, pancakes, and much more. So the second new change in iOS 10.2 are added wallpapers. That's right, we finally have brand new wallpapers in iOS 10.2. As you can see right there, 3 brand new wallpapers in iOS 10.2. These are actually the same graphics that were shown in the iPhone 7 marketing materials, and also online when you shop for an iPhone 7, you will see a stock image with one of these wallpapers on that iPhone. So if I go ahead and lock my device, you can see I'm rocking the blue one right now. It looks really cool, really clean and minimalistic. I really love this wallpaper. The next new feature is in the photos and camera section in the settings application. If we go ahead and scroll down, you will see we have a new option here for preserve settings. So if we click on that, you can see we can preserve the settings for the camera mode, the photo filter, and live photos. So this means that if you exit the camera app or restart your phone or reboot your phone, the settings will not reset inside your camera app as long as you have these selected. So this is a very convenient and a really awesome feature in iOS 10.2. The fourth change in iOS 10.2 is that the infamous Safari keyboard bug has finally been fixed. So I've seen this bug talked about on forums for months, and Apple has finally addressed it and fixed this issue. So basically the bug occurred when you switch to the numbers keyboard and then hit the space bar. It wouldn't change back to letters, it would just stay on the numbers, and it was extremely annoying. Next up is a new option in the music application. So in our settings, if we go to music and we scroll down, you can see we have a new option here for show star rating. So if we go ahead into our music application, you will see that we can now rate songs. If I go and click on this song, pause that, pull up right here, and you can see that we have rate song, and you can rate it from 1 to 5 stars. You can now add a video widget. So if you go ahead and 3D touch on the videos application, you will see that we have an add widget button right there. If we go ahead and tap on that, it will add a widget to our widget section. So if we go ahead and scroll over and then scroll down, you will see we have videos right there. Now this widget will display movies and TV shows that are stored inside of your videos app, and if you tap on them, it will play right there. Next up is a new messages effect called celebration. So if we go ahead and tap and hold on the send button, go to screen, and go all the way over to the very last one, you will see we have a new animation there called celebration. So this is a pretty cool and very universal animation. So you can send like maybe Merry Christmas with this animation, you can send 4th of July, birthday. It's pretty universal and a pretty cool effect. The 8th change in iOS 10.2 is that the quick text reply bug has finally been fixed. So what would happen is that when you would enter text into the quick reply box and then tap on the messages box above that, before sending, the entered text, the text you just put in, would be removed, but now in iOS 10.2 it stays there when you open up the actual full messages application. So let me show you exactly what I mean. So if I send myself a text and then I pull down on the quick text right here, and if I start typing something and then I tap on the messages box right here, you will see that the text stays within there. That does not happen on iOS 10 or 10.1. Also, now with Quick Reply, you can see the name of the person you're texting instead of it just saying messages. So as you can see on the right phone, the iPhone 7, up in the top left corner, you see it says messages, but on the iPhone 7 Plus, on the left-hand side on iOS 10.2, it shows the name of the contact. Also in iOS 10.2, the laggy animations when closing applications appears to be fixed on my 7 Plus. This is a bug I mentioned in iOS 10 Beta 4 last month, and it drove me crazy, so I'm glad to see that it's finally been fixed in iOS 10.2. And the final change in iOS 10.2 that I found for this video is that the 3D touch menu and the notifications are more transparent. So as you can see on the left hand side, you can see the transparency is a little bit different than it was on iOS 10.1. So those are just some of the new features and fixes found in iOS 10.2, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot more that I haven't discovered yet and that will come in later beta versions. Now let's quickly talk about the jailbreak. So it doesn't appear that iOS 10.2 adds any additional security fixes, and since iOS 10.1 was just released without a jailbreak, I'd say that this update should not halt the jailbreak release. Multiple jailbreaks have been released in the past while Apple was seeding out a beta for the next iOS version, so once again, I cannot see this really halting the jailbreak release. Now I say it shouldn't, but that doesn't mean it won't. Again, all we have to go by right now is just speculation based on the past schedule of Pangu. No hackers will reveal anything before the jailbreak drops. It's just gonna happen. So if you're on iOS 9.3.3, obviously you need to stay put. If you're on iOS 10 all the way through to iOS 10.0.3, I would stay put because Apple just stopped signing iOS 10.0.2 and 10.0.3 earlier today. Now, if you're on iOS 10.1 or 10.1.1, you don't really need to update, but it won't hurt to try the beta because you can always downgrade back to iOS 10.1. Now, if everything goes as I and other jailbreak reporters suspect, the iOS 10 jailbreak should be here within the next month or two. But once again, it's all speculation as Pangu will just release the jailbreak without warning. So there you have it, guys. Those are the new features found in iOS 10.2 along with a quick jailbreak update. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you're looking forward to the iOS 10 jailbreak or if you like the new features in iOS 10.2. Also make sure to subscribe for more videos like this along with jailbreak updates, hacks, and much more. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon.